Hi, my name's Emma, and I'm a huge book nerd.
You're my library, always open for business, but you never show it. You're just sitting with it, but I know the score, and you're killing it.
Today, I come to you with not quite a TBR, because I don't love doing TBRs, because it feels like a lot of pressure to read the books that I put on my TBR, and like I'm such a mood reader that I want to read what I'm in the mood for. So, I'm not going to call this a TBR. I'm going to say books that I want to read in August. Maybe. We're going to start with what I'm currently reading, which is The Book of Speculation by Erica Swyler, and I am on page 226 of this right now, and it's kind of a struggle to get through it. I don't know why, because the writing's pretty good and the story's not interesting, and it kind of gives me a little bit of like Night Circus vibes, but I don't know, there's something about it that I'm just not all about. You can probably hear the piano playing downstairs, but just ignore it, it's fine. So yeah, that's the first one. Plan to finish this. Then I have 2 books that I'll be reading part of for classes. I'm fairly certain we'll be reading all of The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson in September for my reading lit class, because we read the books pretty fast, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish this. I'm really excited for this. This has been on my list for forever, so when I saw that it was on our syllabus, I was like, yes. Then I will be reading part of Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut for my science class. I don't know what that's about, but I'm pumped. I've never read any Kurt Vonnegut before. I know. And I think that I'll really like it, but we shall see. Cat's Cradle is the one of his books that I have been the most intrigued by for whatever reason, so I'm super pumped that this is the book that we're reading for that class. Then I am starting at my book club again, which is very exciting, and the first book that we will be reading is The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society by Marianne Schaefer and Annie Barrows, and I'm just super pumped to get started with this. We'll only be reading part of this in September. I don't think we'll finish it. We'll probably finish it in the beginning of October, but I'm super excited. I cannot wait to do this. It's gonna be a fun time. Like this video and comment down below if you are in the book club. I see you. If you don't already know, I try to read one play every month. It was my new weird... I try to Good lord. Are you done burping? I try to read one play every month for fun as part of my New Year's resolution, because I'm a theater person and I should be reading plays. I don't read enough of them. So the play that I really want to read this month is Ruined by Lynn Nottage. I love Lynn Nottage. I really like Sweat, which is her most recent play, I think, or it's at least the most recent one on Broadway, just hit myself. Okay. But yeah, I'm really excited for Ruined. It's one of her like very famous ones. This takes place in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and it takes place between a bar and a brothel, I think. And that's all I know about it, but I've heard amazing things and I'm super excited to understand what those things are. And then the other 2 books that I've picked for like my fun books this month, hopefully I'll be able to read more than just this, but for my like spoopy book, I have picked The Beast is an Animal by Peter Nell van Arsdale, because this is just like a random book that I got as an extra in a Page Habit box, and I feel like if I don't get to it soon, then I'm never gonna get to it, and it might surprise me. I might really love it. This also might be a book that I start, and if I don't like it, I DNF, which means did not finish. I always make myself read like the first 100 pages of a book before I decide to put it away, because sometimes things pick up after 100 pages, you know? So we'll see. That might be one of these books, but I'm hoping that I really enjoy it. So there we go. And then my not spooky book that I picked is It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini, because I keep eyeing this on my shelf and I just really want to get to it, and I think now is the time. This book, I didn't even tell you what The Beast is an Animal is about. Well, I don't know what it's about, so sorry. This book however, is about a young man who's like trying to get into college, and one day the stress just becomes too much and he goes into this depressive spiral and he tries to kill himself, and his attempted suicide lands him in a mental hospital, and then it's kind of about his life in the mental hospital. And this is an Own Voices novel because Ned Vizzini himself spent time in a mental hospital, and unfortunately he ended up dying by suicide at the end of his life, which is very sad. But I've heard so many good things. I'm just excited. So those are all of the books that I like really plan to get to in September. I also plan to I'm currently listening to Finders Keepers by Stephen King, which is the second book in the Bill Hodges trilogy, and I'm really liking that, and I plan to continue to listen to the third book in that series, which is End of Watch, I believe. So that's kind of my audiobook plan for the month. I'll probably listen to more audiobooks than that. But yeah, I'm excited. If you are super excited about any of these books and want to let me know that so that I get more excited about them, then please do comment down below about those. I am pumped to hear your thoughts. So if not, please just like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Mwah.
Now I was headed to the bus stop, Maddie, you were reading in your